And Denise, the first step in this snowstorm is the return of bitterly cold weather, and that's happening right now. Middle of the 6 o'clock newscast, temperatures starting to crash across the state. For you right now, notice McHenry is at 12 degrees. Meanwhile, as the crow flies, sure, we're lower in elevation, but not that far away. It's 40 degrees in Baltimore, down in the lower 40s further to the south. So the trend of colder weather moving in certainly has already started. And in the city, we're really going to drop off here over the next 2 to 3 hours. So by 10 p.m., lower 20s, upper teens if you're watching the late news with Rick Ritter and I tonight, and it will feel like it's maybe 5 to 10 degrees. So we have the cold, we have the wind, and the combination of the two are going to make it dangerously cold tomorrow morning. 9 your low in Baltimore, 12 Annapolis, 10 Elkton, 8 in Westminster, 5 degrees below zero in McHenry, where you're in the lower teens right now. Keep in mind, with even a light breeze, that 5 below is going to feel like 15 to 25 degrees below zero. As far as the metro is concerned, neighborhood forecast for Howard County. Watching you on the southwest side, this is going to be one of the colder spots across the metro. Simpsonville, 8 degrees. Glenwood, 8 degrees. Lisbon, 8 degrees. And I think widespread wind chills here, 5 below to possibly up to 10 degrees below zero, especially through 8 a.m. Temperatures recover a little bit. We'll say recover, using that word loosely. We're back to 15 by 11 a.m. Upper teens and lower 20s between 1 and 3. Notice I think we could begin with some sunshine, then quickly clouding over, kind of helping stop that warming process ahead of the snow tomorrow evening. So middle of the afternoon, 3:30, we're dry. We're not worried about snow, but it's brutally cold. Highs in the upper teens and lower 20s, and that's going to cool down the pavement, your wooden deck, any untreated surface to temperatures and levels that are well below freezing, and that's leading up to snow arriving. And that's why as soon as it starts to fall, it's going to stick. And your neighborhood forecast: Baltimore City, Fed Hill 19, 21 Hamden, 21 Roland Park 23, and Cherry Hill, Curtis Bay 23. We're clouding over late afternoon, and then winter storm warning will go into effect tomorrow evening. This is well after sunset, but looking like it'll be before midnight that snow begins to fall across parts of the metro and certainly towards the D.C. metro. Here we are at 10 p.m. Initially, these first few flakes may dry up before they get to the ground. I mean, the air is going to be so dry. Think about North Pole weather here. Very cold, but also very dry. That's not going to last long, though. We have a ton of moisture over top this cold air. So by 4 a.m., widespread snow, and it's heavy. It's possible we could have some thunder and lightning in here. Thunder, snow, and thunder sleet early in the morning. I think just after sunrise through about 10 a.m., the heaviest of the snow, that's the blue. Notice the pink, that's the sleet. Warmer air up above our heads will change the snow to sleet. Brutally cold down here at the ground level, but up where the clouds are, it can actually warm up there, even though we're well below freezing down here. And that's why we transitioned from from snow to sleet. And it looks like we'll probably stay mostly sleet through 2 p.m. Though where you see the greens and the yellows, this could be freezing rain, ice on trees and power lines. Dorchester County, Talbot County, Caroline County, watching this area, especially for spotty power outages. Hoping mostly sleet, though some freezing drizzle and rain possible I-95 as this begins to wrap up after sunset. So from about 11 p.m. or midnight on Saturday night going into Sunday morning until 11 p.m. or so Sunday night, we will have wintry weather conditions out there for nearly a 24-hour period. No surprise we have these high totals, 7 to 11 inches. It could be a little more depending on how much sleet we get after the snow. I-95 corridor. Best odds of more than a foot. Northwest Metro, snow-favored areas, Frederick County up towards Westminster, Parkton and Freeland, and northern Baltimore County. Across the bay from Queen Anne's County to the south, 5 to 8 is a safe bet. But again, if freezing rain arrives earlier, less snow, more ice, and we may have to adjust those totals. We're still about 24, 36 hours out. What we are absolutely 100% sure on, the impacts. Road travel, basically impossible. Airports likely going to be closed. Also issues DFW, Atlanta. We're going to be recovering across the country flight-wise for days. Power outages a possibility, but right now a lower risk, mainly lower eastern shore. Here's the other problem. That's going to stick around. Nasty snow to shovel. Snow and ice, rock hard frozen stuff. Monday, Tuesday, more light snow possible Wednesday and Thursday.